This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the UCF Knights, taking on a playoff team from last year, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch downfield. Now here he goes. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left side. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here. And instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Receiver in motion now. Back to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Braswell. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. They'll try the option play here. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense. Enough for a 1st down.
Love the option call here on 4th down. Gives the quarterback some options, makes the right read, keeps it himself, and gets the 1st down.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. The back's got it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
And I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
No problem with the BIG10 right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. Nice grab there. Would be enough for a 1st down, but they say he was out of bounds. Bring up 4th down. The Knights will have to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. NC State offense back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Breaks free. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. UCF offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it with room to run. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
First and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Trying to find some room. It's Braswell. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. Grabbed by the receiver. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? They'll change the pre-snap look now. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. A quick throw to the right. Caught inside the red zone and still running. He make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Quick throw, the catch is made. Touchdown, NC State. This offense really clicking.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So far, it's NC State on top, Kirk. A solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting.
And they've got him on the blitz.
Chris, I'm really surprised they went with play action here on 3rd and such a long distance to gain. The defense obviously knows you're going to throw the football, so all you're doing is telling your quarterback, take your eyes off of the coverage and the line of scrimmage, and the result is a sack.
We'll call for the fair catch here. The Wolfpack offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Close to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a short completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Wolfpack line out now, 1st and goal. Looking to chuck it again. Touchdown, Wolfpack. This offense cannot be stopped. See if they can convert the point after. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the back now goes in motion. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
Looking deep to the right side. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He fires it down the middle. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. UCF offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And they'll give it to the back. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense operating from the pistol. Try and muscle for the 1st down. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. On the run, it's Hawkins. The Knights pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, UCF.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting, the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Lining up to try the extra point. And they make the extra point. Trail now 35-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Here we go, here we go.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go, let's go.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Touchdown, NC State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down, and the drive has now reached the 35. The Knights hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. He could go. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take some all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They stop him, but it's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They test the middle of the defense but get nothing.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
The first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. And the offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of the catch, a big gainer.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
NC State has moved into the red zone. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, North Carolina State. They count the drive with 6 points.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. first play of the drive now from the 25. On the ground, it's Hawkins.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And the tailback's got it again. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Hawkins. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Looking for a gap. It's Hawkins. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
That's an important first down on that running play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. And they come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Well, that first half could not go any worse for this offense, but give them credit. They made the adjustments that they needed to. They're coming out looking much better here to start this second half.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's hit as he throws it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there. A dangerous throw.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity for dropping that interception.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. There's a penalty marker down. He might see another attempt. Instead of giving up a field goal, that roughing call brings the offense back out to extend the drive into the red zone. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second down now after the sack. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Knights.
What a security blanket for this quarterback. When in doubt, just throw it to the big man and let him go up and make the catch for the touchdown.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. On the ground, it's Scott. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Here the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a wide receiver screen. Breaks free. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down. You see more positive yards after the catch here.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
It's a quick grab. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The Knights line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UCF.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So far, as NC State on top here hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. And as we enter the Quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down.
Here we go, here we go. Settle.
He'll hand it off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the fake doesn't work. Will the head coach pay for that decision? Defense was all over that. The gamble doesn't pay off. And now the offense will take over in good position. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Hand off to the back. Stop right there at the line. No gain. The Knights come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Play action, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Pitch play to the back. Touchdown, Knights! Still no answer for this offense.
Well, here it's just pick your poison for this defense. Are you going to let the quarterback or the running back hurt you? They take the quarterback away, but nobody's there to stop the running back on the option pitch, and he makes them pay.
And they tack on the extra point. Attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Tight end goes in motion, using his legs. It's Braswell. Nowhere to run up the middle.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. Deep throw across his body to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. UCF offense back out on the field now. And looking to throw now on first down. Took contact on the throw. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense.
Military stop.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Charcoal, charcoal, charcoal.
Working clock with the ground game. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down.
29 Philly, 29 Philly.
And it's a direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And there's the handoff. Touchdown, Wolfpack. This offense is still clicking. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. And the hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? Looking deep to the right side. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Moves the ball up to the 30. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Bootleg looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made after a big gain. First and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
He's running out of time here. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They're going to run it. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Single back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Crosses the 25. They get him down, but that first down will be decisive and give us our new conference chance.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
And a first down right back to the running game. And a short one there to end the game. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.